So today is the big day. I am going into practical healing at Marigold Health and Wellness in Sharon Township, or in Sharon Center, Ohio. I am going to get my RMR checked, and I'm also going to be getting my body fat and my percentage muscle mass checked through an in-body scan. And I am doing this because I am about 16 weeks out from a marathon, so I am actively in training right now, and I'm interested to see what happens in my body as I ramp up my miles. So again, I think I did another video where I talked about some of the fears that I have with doing a lot of endurance training, and I'm often telling women not to do too much endurance training. It's really hard on your body, it's really hard on your hormones, and as our sex hormones are dropping as we go into perimenopause and menopause, sometimes distance sports are not that great for us. And I'm worried about losing muscle mass. I've worked really hard over the past 10 years to build my muscle through strength training and eating properly. And I am a little bit concerned that I'm gonna lose a lot of muscle and gain body fat in that process. And I know that seems like it would be totally counterintuitive. I'm gonna be running all these miles, and so I should be like losing body fat. So anyway, I don't know, maybe I'll be one of those lucky ones because this is such a new stimulus for my body. I haven't spent a lot of time running in a long time, so I have no idea what's going to happen. But today I'm getting my RMR. So RMR is resting metabolic rate, so I'm going to know what my body burns, like how many calories it burns at rest. And I'm going to find out what my percentage body fat is, and also what my muscle mass, so what percentage of my body is muscle. And I'm going to redo this test after the marathon, and I'm going to see what changed. So kind of using myself as a grand experiment. Keep in mind that if you were to do the same experiment where you take these tests before you do a marathon, you train for a marathon, and then you do them again after, you could get a totally different result than I do, because we're two different people. So just totally interested. I hope that you find this interesting and that you'll follow my marathon journey. So here we go. Okay. All right. And then you go ahead and, all right. Okay, so my testing is done. Looks like I scored pretty well, which given the amount that I work out, I should. So my weight is 149.3, which, you know, I was usually guesstimating at about 150, so that sounds about right. My lean body mass is 119 pounds, which makes me, let's see here, skeletal muscle mass is 66.8. So through my training process, I'm hoping to see that number not go down. My body fat mass is 30.2. I'd always like to see that go down a little bit, but you know, if it stays the same and doesn't go up, I'll be happy. My body mass index is 24.8, which again, I tell my clients a lot of the time, BMI, especially if you're kind of short and you put on muscle, BMI is not really a great number or metric for looking at how healthy you are, but 24.87 or 24.8 does classify me as healthy. My percent body fat, okay, was 20.3. So for my age and my height, and that's actually 20.3 is pretty darn good. I always feel like I could be a little bit leaner than that, but that's actually in the very, very healthy range. Visceral fat level is 5, which is low. You want to stay below 10. So Everything is looking good. So the hope for me is that as I go through this marathon training process, and my RMR, my resting metabolic rate, was 1,412. So that is basically what I burn every day if I were to just lay in bed. So no activity whatsoever. So that's my RMR. So hopefully when I go back to retest all of these things post marathon, I want to see that my muscle mass stayed the same, hopefully, and I want to see that my body fat percentage either stayed the same, went down, just I don't want it to go up. So as far as the in-body scan was so easy. It took like, I don't know, maybe less than 5 minutes. You stand on a scale, you have to hold the handles, super simple. You just can't be pregnant and you can't have any sort of like, electrical device implanted, like something for your heart. So if you are pregnant or you have anything implanted, then you can't do the in-body scan. The RMR test was a little bit less comfortable, so you have to you have to wear nose plugs and you have to breathe into a tube for like 15 to 20 minutes, so you can feel like a little bit claustrophobic or like you're losing your breath, and like the drool, like literally I was not prepared for the fact that like just the spit was just pooling in my mouth. Not a whole lot of fun, but still interesting to get these numbers. I'll be really interested to see what happens through this marathon training. So here we go. And lastly, I just want to say a thank you to Practical Healing and Marigold Wellness Center. Awesome place, functional medicine, lots of fun recovery tools in there, like the cold plunge, infrared sauna, massage therapy, and then Practical Healing. They are a holistic wellness center, offering all kinds, so in-body testing. They do VO2 max testing. They also do like hormone panels and things like that. So really great facility, great doctors in there. So thanks a lot, guys.